Hey everybody, my name is Amy Aaron and I am super excited to come to you guys today to share a little bit about IPA. So whether you have been doing this for just a few weeks or you've been doing this for a few years, you know that doing our IPA every single day is the foundation of our business. This is what continues to grow our business and to grow our team. And so if you don't know, if you're brand new and you don't know what IPA stands for, IPA stands for Income Producing Activity. One of the things that a lot of people struggle with, I struggle with this a lot too, is doing things that keep me busy and are helping my business but aren't necessarily income producing. So, income producing activities include sending out messages, following up with customers, posting on Facebook. Things that are not income producing are scrolling through Facebook, working even things like on your team page or working on things for your team. So those aren't necessarily income producing. They're all good things, but income producing activities are things that directly bring in income to your personal business. So there are lots of different ways to do it. There's not one right or wrong way, but you need to find what works best for you. And once you find that, do it consistently. So I'm going to share with you guys a few things that I have found that work really well for me, and then hopefully you guys can use this to find a system that works for you that can help you continue to grow and develop your business. So when I first started, my upline gave me an IPA sheet, and she's like, okay, these are things that you need to be doing every single day to build your business. So for the first year of my business, this is what I did every single day. And this for me was so helpful. In the beginning, I didn't know what I didn't know. And so I just followed along with exactly what she told me to do. And this really helped me get my business started on the right page. So what I used was this IPA sheet. Now, there are several variations of this. I think this is actually one that I made based on other ones that I had seen. But it's the 5-3-1 model. So what this means is every single day, I'm reaching out to 5 new contacts, 3 prospects, and then I'm following up with certain people. And so what I did at the very beginning of every single month is I would print out 30 of these. I would print out 30 and I would spend time that day writing it out, writing out exactly who I was going to follow up with every single day. And so I would keep them in this binder. And I had months tabbed. Can you tell that I used to be a teacher? I had months tabbed, and I would keep people in there so I knew who I followed up with and who I reached out to that month. Now, once I had these written down, I knew that this stack of papers was my goal for the month. It does not mean that every single day I sat down and I did one of these sheets, but it did mean every week I had at least 35 reach outs, and then at the end of the month I had completed all of those reach outs. The beauty of our business is it's flexible and we can fit it into nooks and crannies, but it does not mean that it's optional. You do have to do the work. You just have to fit it in when you can. And by going ahead at the beginning of the month and choosing who I was going to reach out to, that cut down on my time that it took me to actually do my reach outs. I didn't have to go through my Facebook friends list. I didn't have to go through my phone. I didn't have to go through and figure out who I was going to reach out to. It was already done for me. So I'm going to walk through this with you guys today, and then I will send it to Lindsay, or I will put it in the comments so you guys can see it as well. But if you don't currently have an IPA system, I encourage you to start here and then figure out what works for you and go from there. So the first thing you're going to do is reach out to 5 new contacts. These are people that you have never reached out to before. And so I encourage you to go through, if you don't know who you haven't reached out to before, go through your friends list. Find those people that you have not made contact with yet, that you've not shared Plexus with yet, and put them on your list. I have found the Dough app is super helpful for this. I signed up for it about 6 weeks ago, and it has completely changed my IPA. It really helps pull up people that I totally forgot about. I didn't even know that I was Facebook friends with. And it's just been really great for me to be able to look through that list and actually find new prospects. I had kind of gotten stuck in a cycle of reaching out to the same people again and doing lots of follow-ups and not necessarily new reach outs. And so the Dough app for me has been really helpful. You can also print out your Facebook friends list. You can look on YouTube and it can tell you how to do that. But print that out, and once you've reached out to them, highlight their name. So you can just literally go through and write their names down. You've reached out to them, highlight it so you know that you've already done that. Something else you can do is go through alphabetically on your friends list. Start with your A's, write down all your A's. Go to your B's, write down all your B's. There's no magical way to do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it, but just find a way and do it. So the first thing, 5 new contacts. The next thing is follow up with 3 prospects. So these are people that you've already talked to before. These are people that you can move off of your new reach out list onto your follow-up list. And so, again, with this list, if you're having a hard time finding 3 people to follow up with, flip back and look and say, okay, last week I reached out to these 5 people. Who can I follow up with on this list? Who showed a little bit of interest? Who has commented on my Facebook post recently? Who's followed my Instagram story lately? Who can I follow up with and reach out to again today? Remember, in this business, you don't reach out one time and get a customer. Sometimes you do, and that's awesome. But most of the time, it takes lots and lots of follow-up. So stay organized that way. Go back to your reach out list, take some of those people and put them on your follow-up list. So 3, that's your goal. 5 new reach outs, 3 follow-ups. Then we go to our 1. So on our 1, you're going to follow up with 1 current customer. So find somebody who maybe started the products last month. Follow up with them, see how they're doing. I try to reach out to every customer at least once a month just to check in with them, make sure they're still loving their products, giving them the attention that they deserve because they have trusted me with this process. You're also going to reach out to 1 ambassador. I like to reach out to 1 ambassador that's working. Just do a check-in. How are you doing? How can I help you? What are your goals this month? How are you doing with your goals this month? I really want to keep tabs on all of my people because I want to help them meet their goals. I want to help them be successful as well with the products and with their business. So 1 customer, 1 ambassador, and then 1 inactive ambassador. So people stop taking the products. That happens. That's part of this business. But I still want to check in with them. You never know when they're going to need to come back and start the products again or start the business. But I care about these people. Like, we are in a people business. And so by taking care of them, hopefully one day I'll get their business again. But if not, I still want to love them and I still want to support them and check in with them and see how everything's going. So 5 new contacts, 3 prospects we follow up with, and then 1 customer, 1 ambassador, 1 inactive ambassador. And then next is social media. So you need to be making 2 social media posts today. So 1 about Plexus and then 1 about your real life. Super simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. But again, going at the beginning of your week and figuring out, okay, this is what I'm going to post about with Plexus every single day. My team does that on Sunday nights. We sit down together and we plan out our posts and our reach outs for the week. And again, it just takes pressure off you during the week to have to figure it out. And it really helps save time and makes the time that you put into Plexus efficient. So I know as a mom of 3 with all 3 of my kids home, when I'm working my Plexus business, I want to get it done as quickly and efficiently as possible. And this has made a huge difference in my IPA, just sitting down and scheduling it out. So when it's time to work, it's time to work. And then at the bottom, it has a list of things to do. Wish Facebook friends a happy birthday. That's an easy way just to make a contact with someone. Wish them a happy birthday. Show them some love. Post on your team page. Check back office. Whose orders are about to go out? Whose order was supposed to go out that did not go out? Checking in on those customers. Personal development and training video. I encourage my team, and I try to myself, be listening to or watching a training video every single day. But I don't sit down and watch it. I do it while I'm doing laundry or while I'm cooking dinner or while we're in the car. I incorporate it into my day so that, I'm making the most of the time that I have. So this is one way to do IPA. This is not the only way, but this is a way, especially in the beginning, that helps develop good routines and habits. Something else that I did, I did that the first year. And then now I really just write it in my calendar. I kind of have the system in place. I know what to do. And so now I have a calendar that I keep up with it in. And so I write down who I'm reaching out to that day, my 5 people, and then who I'm going to follow up with. And this has been so huge for me because it's easy to look back on. I have 2 calendars now for the 2.5 years I've been doing this. And if I need someone to follow up with or think, okay, who have I reached out to and I haven't heard back from, I can flip back through my calendar to help me find people that I need to follow back up with. And so these are ways that I stay organized. I'm a paper pencil person. I need to write it down. Not everybody's like that. There's a girl on my team who does everything on her phone. Just find a system that works for you. If you're not sure where to start, this is where I would encourage you to start. Do the 5-3-1 every single day. Make it a goal to reach out to 35 people a month, and you will have success growing your business. So I hope this is helpful. And yeah, y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.